But what are you to deserve his personal guidance?
Deserves to guide me about.
No. What are you? Out of all these people, out of all this creation, that you deserve to be personally guided.
No, I want everybody.
Who are you or what are you?
No,
Who am I or
everybody.
what am I? So God, in his mercy and justice, he doesn't leave to people's own thoughts and speculation. Because imagine, I say, you know what? God told me that you have to follow me, whatever I say. Would you believe me and accept me?
No.
Exactly. Even if I was guided, you would not follow me. You would want your personal guidance. And people with their personal guidance, they have difference of understanding. A Hindu comes along and says, God has revealed to me.
Yeah,
Olumba there tells you that God has revealed to him. So that is why God has given us an objective way of receiving that guidance and assessing that guidance and verifying that guidance by sending a prophet and messenger with the scripture, with the guidance and the evidence for that guidance. Did you know that the Quran comes with its own evidence for the guidance?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And one more question.
Yes.
Allah can help you? Allah can help me?
Yeah.
How?
How? Allah can respond to your call whether you're a believer or a disbeliever. He can respond to you. He can answer your prayers. But what we are...
Look, for example, I
So you have no prayers in your life answered?
No, of course. For example, Yemeni people really, they need help urgent. They are suffering a lot. They are starving. They really, they need help. Allah cannot help them. Palestinian people...
No, don't say Allah cannot help them.
Yeah.
Because what you're misunderstanding is this. You think
Yeah.
God, Allah, Khuda has to intervene in everything.
Yeah.
Then people will have no choice. If Allah, Khuda were to intervene in every human actions of suffering, people will have no choice whatsoever. There will be no choice. You'll be like, you should have been better than, instead of a human being, a robot. People will have no choice to commit any evil or bad. But you will say, why didn't God intervene? Why didn't God stop the murderer? Why didn't God stop the rapist? What we are saying is, God, Khuda, has given us free will. And He takes us and makes us responsible for using that free will. If He intervenes, then we have no free will. Do you believe you have free will? Do you believe you have free will?
No, it's better without crime. Allah.
But do you believe you have free will?
Oh, I cannot say.
Are you forced?
Yeah.
You have free will.
Yeah.
No one is forcing you to stop
of course,
here to
of course,
speak to me. If there is free will, there will be some people who will abuse it. If God were to stop this abuse of free will, then that person has no free will.
Yes, brother.
That is why evil and suffering in this world exists, partly because people are abusing their free will. We have created holes in the ozone layer, and then people have skin cancer. We are to blame. We put a lot of chemicals in the chicken feeds they eat, and they pass on in their eggs and so on, and then we get all these problems. I'm giving some examples. In the foods that we eat, in the drinks that we consume, in the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, pollution everywhere. Whether it's man-made or something that, it's just there, but it is because of our own pollution that is affecting it. We are responsible in many ways. If you consider that God should, Khuda should stop everything, then what you're asking for is God. No, what you are saying is Khuda should have given no free will.
Yeah, that's different.
But Khuda has created us with a free will for a purpose, to see who among us can use this free will appropriately, justly, in a nice, kind, compassionate, just, merciful way, or abuse it wrongly. This is the test.
One last question. There is 7 billion people lives in the world, yeah? 7 billion and a half, yeah? And nobody's seen the shaitan. We call shaitan all the people. They say, there is no shaitan, brother. Why they are deceiving? There is zero shaitan, brother.
Have you seen gravity?
Gravity.
Watch.
Yeah,
watch.
I know.
No. Watch. Put your hands on there.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
Why did it fall?
Yeah, because there is oxygen.
No,
The
not because of
gravity,
oxygen. Gravity. Did you see gravity? What color is it?
No, I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it.
No.
So even though you don't see it, it could exist. Has anyone seen it?
That's
8 billion people. Has
Yeah.
anyone seen gravity?
Yeah, no.
No, but it could exist still, yeah?
Yeah, the
Do you see your logic? Do you see the logic?
Gravity.
Just because people haven't seen shaitan,
Yeah, shaitan. There is no shaitan.
there is no gravity, my friend.
Yes, there is. You see, if you go to the moon,
No, you didn't
there is
see-
no gravity. Yeah?
No. You did. What color is it?
No, of course not. Gravity.
So what? So you haven't seen it.
No, of course not.
Have you tasted it? Have you felt it? Does it
This
smell?
gravity, no.
Right. So you have no 5 senses to say it's gravity. What you've seen rather is the effect of it. The effect. Yeah? What you've seen is an effect.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the gravity itself.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
We see
But
the
I
effects of
know
shaitan. Many people that came here heckling, I say these are the shayateen.
No.
No. You may disagree. Yeah. So these are shayateen working along them, right? So you may not see shaitan in them, but this is what I consider. Shaitan coming and tell them to interrupt my meeting. Every time I speak, they come to my meeting to heckle, to interrupt.
Yeah, you can say negative, but
No, it's not negative. There are few individuals here, they have devoted their life to heckle me.
shaitan,
Yeah, to heckle me. Right. I say they have been sold to shaitan. Shaitan has bought their lives, and that's why they're doing this. So you don't have to see shaitan, you can see the effects of shaitan.
no, according to
You can see the effects.
no, I don't think.
Some
Yeah,
people-
but that's negative, bro.
It's not
That's
negative, the effects. So what we say is, just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. There are many things,
Gene
many
shaitan
things.
doesn't exist.
No, there are many things. Gravity doesn't exist either.
Yeah, but you can see if you go to Mars, there is no gravity.
No, you don't see gravity there either. When you go to the moon, you don't see gravity.
Of course not.
Yeah, you don't see. So you haven't seen here, you haven't
Yeah.
seen there.
No, I see.
No, you haven't seen
Yeah,
gravity. No, you've
yeah,
seen the
that's what I
effect.
saw, yeah.
Effect. The action of gravity, you've seen.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
action. Yep. When you blow a balloon, you see the action of the air
Yeah.
being put into it, but you don't see the air. Can you see the air?
No, of course not.
But does it exist?
Yeah, exists. Yeah.
Right. So when you blow a balloon, you know it's there, even though you can't see it with your own eye. You know it's there. Yeah? So just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean it is not there. Just because people don't see Allah, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we need to understand that our logic
Our logic. Yeah.
has a limitation. We need to understand the limitations of logic and know when we should surrender and submit to revelation. Yes, use your logic to verify which is the revelation guidance from God. Verify it. If a book says God is a potato, God is a tomato, God is a woman, God is a man, God is a monkey, you can use your logic and say, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I agree with you. But there's a limit to how much we can use our logic.
limit.
That's why the revelation, the scripture, stops us where we need to stop our speculation. And then we can say, yes, I now have conviction, certainty that this is from God. The Quran, we Muslims have conviction because we know the Quran cannot be from any other than God. It cannot be produced by any human being or the jinns together if they even wanted to. No one can bring something like the Quran as the Quran says. Quran says there are no contradictions within it, no errors within it. People say there is. I've been coming here in this park long enough to discuss this very subject, to show to them that what you consider to be error, what you consider to be contradiction, falls flat. It doesn't hold any ground or any water. It doesn't stand up to scrutiny. So if the Quran remains a book that is, no one can produce a chapter, a surah like unto the Quran, this is a living evidence for the divine origin of the Quran.
Brother, the Quran, there is a lot of contradiction, is mixed, repetition.
When you say there is, share with us, and I will explain to you as best of my capacity.
Yeah, but
He believed different Aqidah because the Shia, this is the problem.
No, he's not a Shia. Are you saying you're a Shia?
yes,
Yes,
of
he
course.
is. Yes.
Yes.
What is a Shia?
What do you mean?
No, he's,
That's, I am Muslim.
no.
If you know.
You said you don't believe in the Prophet Muhammad as a messenger of God. You said earlier. So you are not a Shia.
No, of course. I say I have this doubt. I am Muslim. I am very good. I am supporting
but
Muslim.
if you
but I have
believe-
this doubt. Yeah.
It's
You
okay
know-
to have doubts.
Yes, I
it's
have-
okay to have doubts. But we can remove those doubts by bringing facts.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
when
good.
you have doubts,
But a lot of Muslims say, I say this is, for example, the cutting hands, that is not good for today. Oh, you are kafir. You are out of Islam. I have doubt. I am Muslim.
people
but
may
I
have
doubt, yeah.
their opinions.
Yeah.
If you have doubt, I'm saying there's no problem with that.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
can have doubts.
I have
But
doubt.
the solution to the doubts is acquiring knowledge to
Yeah,
repel
knowledge.
those doubts.
Yeah, I
so
study
the
hard.
purpose of our discussion or engagement in this discussion is to go through some of these doubts to show to you that these doubts can be easily removed.
Yeah, that's good.
Easily removed.
Yeah, I
So,
study
so,
now.
and then you can build up your iman, your
Yeah.
strong foundation of faith, and then you can say, look, now I don't have doubts, and my faith is strong in the Quran.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So that's what you have to do.
I will read more Quran. I will. Yeah, inshallah, I will read more. I will read more hadith or any book every week, every day. Maybe. This
Question:
doubt will
ask
remove,
people of knowledge
Yeah.
if you have any questions or any doubts. Yeah, and then you'll see how your iman, your faith, strengthens, becomes stronger and
Maybe.
stronger and stronger. No, not maybe.
Yeah, because
It is a simple formula. When the doubts are removed,
yeah.
the more the doubts removed, the stronger and stronger the faith goes on the scale. Yeah?
But now I have a lot of doubt because when I was 20 years, I had doubt this which kind of God we have. He is like us, he's like tree. I don't know about God, but when I read more this.
Yes. The more you discuss, more you learn, you will see these things can be filtered, and eventually you will come back to the pure Islam that you already have, but you just need some clarification.
Yeah.
Is that okay, my brother?
Thank you. I don't waste your time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.